San Francisco is a famous city in California, known for its steep hills, beautiful bay, and iconic landmarks like the Golden Gate Bridge. But did you know that San Francisco is also well known for its earthquakes? In fact, the city experiences small earthquakes every single day. Most of these earthquakes are so weak that people don't even feel them. But why does San Francisco have so many earthquakes? San Francisco sits right on top of a big crack in the Earth's crust called the San Andreas Fault. This fault is part of a conservative plate boundary, where two huge pieces of the Earth's crust, called tectonic plates, slide past each other. The San Andreas Fault is very long, over 800 miles. As the plates try to move, they sometimes get stuck. When they finally break free, the energy that's released causes the ground to shake. This is what we feel as an earthquake. On April 18, 1906, San Francisco was hit by a powerful earthquake, the biggest the city had ever experienced. The shaking was so strong that buildings collapsed, roads cracked open, and fires broke out all over the city. Back then, San Francisco wasn't built to resist an earthquake that big, so the damage was massive. Over 80% of the city was destroyed and thousands of people lost their homes. The earthquake and the fires that followed left a lasting mark on San Francisco. And it took years for the city to rebuild. One of San Francisco's most famous landmarks is the Golden Gate Bridge. This huge red bridge stretches across the Golden Gate Strait, connecting San Francisco to Marin County. The Golden Gate Bridge is a remarkable piece of engineering, and it's designed to withstand the earthquakes that happen in the area. Engineers knew that building a bridge in a place with so many earthquakes would be challenging, so they made sure it could sway and move a little bit during an earthquake without breaking. This way, the bridge can handle the forces of an earthquake and keep people safe. Another famous spot in San Francisco Bay is Alcatraz Island. Alcatraz is known for its historic prison, which once held some of the most dangerous criminals in the United States. The island itself is made of solid rock, which means it's pretty strong during an earthquake. Even though Alcatraz has experienced many earthquakes over the years, the old prison buildings have mostly stayed standing because they're built on this sturdy rock. Because San Francisco is so close to the San Andreas Fault, it will always be at risk for earthquakes. That's why people in the city take earthquakes seriously. Buildings and bridges are now constructed with special designs to help them stay standing during an earthquake. People also practice what to do when an earthquake happens, like taking cover under a table or moving away from windows. In summary, San Francisco is a city that's always shaking, but it's also a city that has learned how to live with earthquakes. From the historic 1906 earthquake to the modern-day precautions in place, San Francisco's story is one of resilience and preparedness. And while earthquakes might be a natural part of life there, the city continues to stand strong, with its famous landmarks like the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz Island serving as symbols of its strength and endurance.